Namaskar. You are listening to Confusion, only on BuCAudio. A 24-year-old lady, Malti, wearing a red salwar suit, cooking in the kitchen. One gas oven is having a pressure cooker and another one is having a frying pan where she is cooking bhindi fry and stirring it with a spatula. She is nagging loudly to her husband for not taking her to the cinema for the last 2 months while cooking. "We have been married for the last 4 months. You haven't taken me to the cinema since then. Before marriage, you used to take me to the cinemas every month when we were dating. I can't believe that post-marriage things change so fast. Now I feel like the maid of this house, cooking and cleaning the house the whole day. Nobody to help me, no outing, no movie. What a life." Paritosh, Malti's husband, who is 28 years old, is working in his office laptop in the table of their study room in their house of 24/11 Tamarind Lane. He has an important presentation today in the office and hence is preparing for that. He is getting irritated with Malti's continuous nagging and sometimes trying to block his ears with his hands and concentrate. But Malti is nagging too much and it's being impossible for Paritosh to concentrate. The room is neat and clean. The table is placed beside the window. Sometimes Paritosh is stalking the neighborhood lady who is coming in the balcony. Malti's continuous chatter is irritating him. But when the neighborhood lady is outside, he is comfortable enough to leave his work and keep on stalking. Unable to concentrate, Paritosh comes to the kitchen where Malti was making his breakfast and lunch for the office. He hugs Malti from the back. "Baby, why are you so much stressed? We will go to the movies next week, I promise." "You always say like this, but you never keep your promises since the day we got married." "Let me come back from Bangkok, baby. I have my flight tomorrow morning, as you know. But now I was checking for the upcoming movies so that we can plan for the coming week." Malti's eyes blinked with happiness and a big smile. She stops cooking and faces Paritosh and looks at his eyes. "Really? You were seeing the movie schedule next week?" "Please have patience, baby, until I come back. After all, your husband is going to get the Rising Star Award from his office. Aren't you excited?" Malti stops stirring the spatula and faces Paritosh. "Pari, I will miss you. 1 week will be too long to stay without you. But I know it's very important for you as it's the recognition of your hard work. Still, I'll miss you, baby. But next week, let's plan something, huh? You are too engrossed in your work. Didn't meet your mom and dad even for long. Let's meet them after you return. So, next week only family time. No office. Okay, baby?" Done. Love you, baby." Paritosh tries to have a deep kiss. The pressure cooker gives a big whistle and they stop their romance. 23 years old Saraswati, sitting on her cozy couch and watching travel diaries on the television. Her maid is brooming the house in the kitchen and she is instructing the maid about how to clean perfectly while she is watching television. Nikhil, 28 years old, is Saraswati's husband, engrossed in office work with some papers. He is sitting on a bed in the bedroom. Nikhil and Saraswati are busy with their own work. Saraswati, while watching television, calls the maid and shows the mountains on the television. "Bye. Can you see these mountains? This place is called Switzerland. Oh, my dream place. Last time my friends planned to go there from college, but I said I will not go. I always wanted to go there with Nikhil. It's such a romantic place." Saraswati looked shy and she blushes. Nikhil hears Saraswati from his room and starts teasing Saraswati.
Come on, Saraswati, not again, please.
Saraswati feels embarrassed. She shouts at the maid. Again you sitting idle? You lazy bhai, go and work. The bhai starts brooming again. Santosh, a 26 years old man, is the cousin brother of Paritosh. He called Paritosh the previous day in the morning when Paritosh was driving to office. Hearing the phone call, Santosh stops his car by the side of the road. He receives the call then. It's Paritosh's cousin brother, Santosh, on the other side. Santosh, laying on the bed of his apartment, lazily, half hanging from the bed.
Bro, need your help again.
Again? Why do you do all these, bhai? Now what did you do this time? And how much I need to pay?
Bro, what to say? I'm so sorry to say, but you know what? I mean, I'm not feeling comfortable asking you, but I'm helpless. You know what happened? I don't know how to say.
Hey, don't stammer. Just say what happened. I need to go to a meeting right now.
Bro, I need 50,000 rupees.
What? 50,000? Are you kidding? What will you do with this money?
Bro, yesterday night the local police found me in a compromising position with a prostitute in a hotel room, and now he's blackmailing me. The police officer is saying he will release me if I pay him 50,000 rupees cash.
Oh my God, not again. Anyways, I don't know what to say, but come to my house tomorrow morning and take the money. But come by early tomorrow morning, because I have my flight to Bangkok at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I will leave home by 8:30 a.m.
Okay, big brother, don't worry. I will come by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks a lot for this help.
Remember this. Next time I'm not gonna help anymore.
Okay, all right, big brother.
Phone disconnects. Flashback. Santosh knocks on the door of a hotel room. A lady opens the door. Santosh enters the room silently and the lady closes the door. Rosie is the part-time girlfriend of Santosh. Whenever he is bored, he comes to meet Rosie. Rosie opens the door and walks inside, and Santosh follows her.
Oh, Rosie, Rosie, my sweetheart, my love. Missed you so much, baby. Seeing you after so many days. Oh, missing me? I don't believe it. Come on, believe me, Rosie Jan. I missed you.
How many girls hear this from you every day? Rosie laughs out loud and sits on the bed. Santosh comes close to Rosie and holds her. I came after so many days. Won't you give me a gift?
What gift do you want? Tell me.
Not much. Just a hug and...
Aha! Now you came to the point.
But what will be my benefit? What shall I get?
Come on, Rosie Jan. Everything of mine is yours. Just love me.
Santosh pushes Rosie on the bed. The doorbell rings. Santosh comes to open the door, wearing a towel, and finds Mr. Kasbekar. Santosh runs into the room where Rosie was on the bed. She's under a blanket. Mr. Kasbekar looks at Santosh and says,
Again we caught you, Santosh. This is the second time you are found in some compromising situation with a girl. So this time I can't help. You need to go to the police station with me.
Pointing towards Rosie, Kasbekar said,
Madam, you also come to the police station. We have come prepared.
And he calls Inspector Neeta inside to take Rosie away.
You cannot arrest a lady after sunset? Madam, if you do illegal work only at night, we cannot wait till morning, na?
Santosh is speechless. He doesn't say anything. He follows Mr. Kasbekar and gets up in his police van. Mr. Kasbekar takes him to the police station and sends him to the lockup.
Please, sir, let me go. I promise. This will never ever happen again. You shut up. This is the second time. This time I will send you to court and then jail. You need serious punishment. Isn't there any way to compromise, sir? Like last time? What do you mean?
I mean, if we can both get benefited, such a deal? Mr. Kasbekar asks the constable Bhelu to leave the place as he is a bit embarrassed.
Bhelu, why are you standing here? Go and wait for me outside. I'm coming.
Bhelu goes away from Mr. Kasbekar. Now Mr. Kasbekar makes a deal with Santosh.
Last time the amount you paid was too low. How much will you pay this time? Depending on that, I can release you from here.
Whatever you wish to have, sir. Just let me go out.
50,000 rupees.
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
Okay, then stay in jail and die.
Wait. Why are you getting angry? 50,000 rupees is fine. I will pay you tomorrow.
And if you don't, then what will happen?
Well, no chance. I will be there tomorrow at the same time. Mr. Kasbekar sitting on his chair. He is dipping a biscuit in his cup of tea and talking with Raju. Raju standing in front of him.
Raju, you are no more reliable. I'm upset with you.
Raju gets scared. He thinks about the last day afternoon when he was with Mr. Kasbekar's wife in their apartment having a romance. What happened, sir?
You are no more giving any secret info from where we can get some prasad.
Market condition is very bad, sir. I'm trying my best. Let me see, when can I give you some good news?
But you didn't get involved in any theft recently, right? Or you did?
No, sir. God promise. I stopped all this. He smiles. Mrs. Anjali Kasbekar is a 40 years old lady. She is wearing a salwar and covered with many jewelries. She is having 10 rings in 10 fingers in her hand. She is wearing 2 gold chains in her neck. She is in her bedroom. She is having a face mask and hair rolled for making it curled. She closes the door and the window. She took out a box from the almirah that is filled with jewelry. She takes out the necklaces and rings and kisses them and again put them back into the box. She's counting the numbers of rings and chains she has at her house. And after counting them, she is trying to keep them safely in some secret place inside the iron wardrobe. Now she comes to the window. She opens it. She opens the door. She gives a smile with pride and says, I am the queen. I have so many jewelries. I am the queen of Mumbai. Malti gets ready for shopping grocery items, but her words don't stop. She's putting lipstick and continuously shouting on the maid, now who came late today, when she's about to go outside. Bye. Why are you always late? See, I was about to go grocery shopping. And you came now? How can I go now? You should maintain a fixed time. This way of coming whenever you want doesn't work. The bai also keeps on quarreling with Malti. Didi,
Today I am late because my husband was about to go out with his auto rickshaw, but the police came and took him for violating signal rules.
Flashback. An auto driver getting out of his house from the slum area with his auto. Suddenly, a police van comes and stops in front of the auto. From the police van, Mr. Kasbaker steps out in a heroic manner. He goes to the auto driver and says that in the last few days, he is seen to break several traffic signals, hence he has come to arrest him.
Hey, why did you break traffic signals last few days on daily basis? No, sir. I never did that. You shut up. How dare you talk in front of me? Do you know who I am? Yes, sir. I know you. But I'm telling the truth that I didn't break any traffic signal. Constable, go and arrest him.
Mr. Kasbaker then takes the auto driver to the other side of the auto and says,
If you can help me, then I can help you.
He gives a ghastly smile. How can I help, sir? I am a poor person.
If you pay me 10,000 rupees, then I will leave you.
10,000? I can't give that, sir. Trust me, I'm too poor to give you that much money.
Okay, then I will seize your auto, put you in lockup, and let you rot in the jail.
Can we conclude at 5,000 rupees, sir? Please accept my small amount. Next time, if I break the rules, I will pay you 10,000 rupees for sure.
Remember what you said. And now go to your house and fetch the money.
The auto driver goes to his house, opens the small almirah, counts 5,000 rupees and comes out of his house and put it in the pocket of Mr. Kasbaker. Being happy, Mr. Kasbaker leaves the place, wishing good luck to the auto driver. Bai stops for a while.
This is the story, Didi. Now you tell me how I could come faster. We lost 5,000 rupees to bribe the corrupted police officer.
The Bai's work is over and now she leaves.
Didi, close the door. I'm leaving.
Malti locks the door and gets out of the house. She goes shopping. Santosh calls Paritosh. Santosh takes the phone. He dials the number of Paritosh. Paritosh receives the call, keeping the car by the side of the road.
Oh, shit. I forgot you were about to come today. But I couldn't come, bro. I had some urgent work. Urgent work and you? What a joke. Tell me what's the problem now? Bro, can I go around 11 a.m. to your house to take the money? But I'm already out for airport. Now how can I give it to you? Please do something, bro.
Will Bhabhi be there at home? Then I will collect the money from her.
Yeah, this can be done. Okay, I'm texting her right now. You can go.
She quarrels with every shopkeeper and bargains for the price. After shopping for almost an hour, she is tired now. She pats the sweat on her face with her pallu and returns home walking. Malti walking towards her house wearing a blue sari. She is holding a jute bag in her left hand filled with vegetables and grocery items. Her phone vibrates and she finds a message from her husband. Malti keeps the bag on the road and sees the message. She reads the message from her phone, which is in her right hand. As soon as she finished reading the message, looks up to find a man in front of her house, 24/11 Tamarind Lane. This man is wearing blue jeans and a pale yellow t-shirt, trying to look inside the apartment.
Hi, I'm Malti. Come with me. The money is ready with me. Just got the message from him.
He just smiles and follows her to the flat.
Hope you didn't face any difficulty locating the house, as our house is little inside the lane.
The guy just smiles, does not say anything. Tamarind Lane, day 9:40 a.m. Malti opens the door of the flat using a key. The door opens to a drawing room. They walk 4 to 5 steps to find a big rectangular table surrounded by 4 chairs on 4 sides.
Take a seat and be comfortable. What would you like to have? Tea or coffee?
She asks him to sit on one of the chairs, directing him towards one.
Nah, I will not have anything. I'm in a hurry.
Guy says to himself, first time in my life, I'm getting such a royal treatment while I'm here to steal. Last time something like this happened at a blind woman's house, when the old lady thought that her younger son has come back to her and
Fed him nicely.
Flashback. At a blind woman's house. It's a winter night. Raju is opening the door of a house with a master key. He enters the house. The house is empty. No one is there. He roams inside the house and then can notice an old lady sleeping in the bedroom. Raju tries to walk slowly and open the wardrobe and find some money or whatever he gets. But it was so dark that he couldn't see anything and he falls on a stool. His falling makes noise and the old lady wakes up and says,
Who is it? Who came now? Is this Ronnie?
Raju got scared. But in a fraction of seconds, he understood that the old lady had mistaken Raju with someone else. Hence, Raju didn't say anything and just stood up. The old lady gets down from the bed and comes close to Raju. Now Raju gets palpitation, thinking that he is caught red-handed. However, the old lady comes to him holding a stick, pats on his back.
Ronnie, you came, beta. After so many days you came. But why so late at night? Huh? You could have come in the morning. Anyways, it's okay. It's your house and you can come any time you want.
Raju doesn't make any single sound, but just a after every sentence of the old lady. The old lady goes to the kitchen, gets some food from the refrigerator, and asks Raju to sit in the dining table. Raju follows what the lady says, and the lady gives her some veggies and rice that she made that night. Raju was hungry, and he ate whatever the lady gave him and didn't leave a single portion on the plate. After eating, Raju takes the sling bag that was hanging around the bed, thinking of the probability of having money in it, and runs away. Back from flashback.
Hey, what are you thinking? Nothing.
Raju smiles.
Okay, I shall just get the money then. You know, your brother forgot to tell me that you are coming. If I would have known previously, then I would have arranged for something for you.
She walks inside the room and the guy looks around the room. There are 2 paintings hanging on the wall. Last time when he had stolen a painting from a house. Very soon Malti came back to the room with cash and handovers to him.
50,000 is there, as hubby told me. Count if you wish. That's fine. I'm in a hurry. And thanks a lot. Next time, you should have lunch with us. Come on a Sunday, huh? And yes, call us before coming. Also, keep some time in your hand while meeting us, huh? Don't hurry like today when you come next time. Surely, I will take your leave now. And says to himself, if it continues like this, no harm coming every day. The guy walks out of the room. Tamarind Lane, day, 9:45 a.m. Santosh, wearing a white half-sleeves shirt and jeans, rings the bell of 11/24 Tamarind Lane. Saraswati, dressed in a red and black sari, opens the door. Hi, I'm Santosh. Hope my brother informed you that I shall be coming. I have come to collect the money. Actually, this 50,000 rupees, I need it very urgently, and that's why I had to come at such short notice. Oh, okay. Have a seat. I will be back. Surprised look on her face. She says to herself, your brother never gives me a penny to spend, and now without any intimation, have sent you to take money. That too 50,000 rupees. Asks him to sit on the black sofa stationed next to the door. She goes inside, picks up her mobile, and dials her husband's number on the mobile phone with a hesitant look in her face. Nikhil, her husband from the other side, picks up the call. Hello, your brother has turned up. She mentions this with a shaky voice. Listen, I'm in the middle of a meeting. Just blurt it out, whatever you have to say. He's asking for money. Whatever he's asking, just give it to him. I have no time. Nikhil disconnects the phone and continues with his meeting. He then turns to his colleagues and says, sorry, gentlemen, it was my other boss at home. And winks with a smile. Saraswati leaves the phone on the bed, takes out money from the almirah. She counts the money 2 times and goes back to the drawing room. Santosh stands up from the sofa. As soon as Saraswati gave him the money, he thanked Saraswati and left. Thank you so much. I cannot explain how much you have helped me. I'm leaving now. We'll come to meet you both soon. Police station, noon, 12:30 p.m. Mr. Kasbekar, bald, fat police officer, sitting with lots of files in front of him on a table. Santosh walks up to his desk and hands over 50,000 cash to Kasbekar. Sir, take this money. I have kept my word. Now please let me go without troubling me further. Kasbekar looks up. Okay, but remember, I should not catch you again. Will you have some tea? After a nightmarish time, I do not think I will be able to gulp that tea. Santosh starts to leave. I'm leaving your Rosie too. And looks at Santosh and tries to crack a joke by saying, what a rosy picture. Rosie is not mine. How much ever rosy you might find the picture to be. It was only thorns for me. Kasbekar sarcastically says, where? Santosh leaves. Kasbekar picks his mobile and calls Raju. Hello, Raju. Come fast. You need to deliver a parcel to my house. Yes, sir. Coming soon. Zaveri Bazaar, noon, 2:30 p.m. Raju walks the way and reaches a jewelry shop. He stops and calls someone. He doesn't talk with anyone over the phone, but disconnects the phone call and keeps it back in his pant pocket. A man comes out of the jewelry shop, who is wearing a white t-shirt and loose-fitting trousers.
The man looks at his surroundings as if he's scared to meet someone unwanted. They meet in front of the Alankar jewelry shop. Raju handovers an envelope with cash to Mr. Sarkar. Sarkar hands over a gold coin to Raju. They don't talk, but just exchange cash and gold. Then Raju walks away, and the man goes back inside the jewelry shop. Raju takes the coin, kisses it, gets a big smile on his face, and then leaves the vicinity of the jewelry shop. Kasbekar's house, evening 4 p.m. The doorbell rings in the house of Mr. Kasbekar. Mrs. Kasbekar opens the door after 2 minutes, shouting from inside the house.
Who's there? Wait, coming! Why are you ringing the bell so hard?
She opens the door. Raju standing in front of the door in a heroic way. Mrs. Kasbekar shows a smile on her face and turns around and asks Raju to follow her with a sign by her hand. Raju enters the house and Mrs. Kasbekar closes the house entrance door. Raju hands over a gold coin to Mrs. Anjali Kasbekar in the drawing room. Seeing the gold coin, Mrs. Kasbekar's eyes shine up. She's super happy.
Raju, this is my 25th gold coin. Your sir promised me to give me 25 gold coins by our 25th anniversary.
But it seems he fulfilled his promise 2 years before.
Thanks a lot, Raju.
She smiles naughtily. Raju laughs. Then he asks with a naughty smile on his face,
You are forgetting the dues of this courier boy.
Anjali does not say anything, smiles, bites her lips, and pulls his hand and takes him towards the bedroom. Tamarind Lane, evening 7 p.m. Nikhil sitting on the sofa and sipping through coffee.
Your brother is handsome.
Should be a good match to Indira, Saraswati's sister.
What do you say?
Saraswati comes and sits beside him. Nikhil gives a surprised look.
When did you see my brother? Even I do not remember when I saw him last.
Saraswati narrates whatever happened in the morning. Nikhil thought someone must have fooled her. He immediately searches for the CCTV footage. He switches on his laptop. He takes the recording in a CD and leaves for police station.
I'm going to the police station. You don't wait for me. Have your dinner. I might be late. Till the time I see my imaginary brother in jail, I shall not be at peace.
No, but he never looked like a thief or something.
You do not look like a fool either. But
Saraswati is afraid, but says she still believes the person who came to the house does not look like a thief.
Even my driver does not look like a driver.
And narrates an incident.
Traffic police had stopped the car that day. I was sitting at the rear seat. The inspector opened the door and slapped me and said, "This is why the car has missed the signal." He thought the owner was driving the car and the chauffeur was sitting at the back seat.
Nikhil just walks out angrily. Police station, next day, 11:30 a.m. Paritosh sitting in front of Mr. Kasbekar, who is showing him CCTV footage of his brother collecting money from Saraswati.
See, this is what your brother Santosh is up to. Last time I caught him with a prostitute named Rosie at Bandra Reclamation. You are not getting it. I'm sure there is a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? CCTV footage clearly shows him taking money, and also I caught him red-handed at Bandra Reclamation the other day. He is a serial mischief maker, it seems. No, but as you can see from the footage, he's not taking the money forcibly. He was supposed to collect the money from my house. No point in this discussion. Of course you would want to defend your brother. I'm preparing the charge sheet. You better defend him in court. Paritosh tries to argue, mentioning that there is a misunderstanding. But Mr. Kasbekar is not willing to listen. He said police will file a charge sheet and Paritosh needs to go to court in order to defend his brother. An elderly Anglo-Indian gentleman who had come to the police station for some other case walks up to Paritosh, introduces himself as private investigator Mr. Black, and mentions that he can help Paritosh in his case and mentions his fees to him. Mr. Black says, I'm a private investigator and I'm accustomed with this police station and the neighborhood. I think I can help you for a fee. Paritosh, not getting much help from Mr. Kasbekar, agrees, and Mr. Black shares his address where Paritosh needs to send him an advance fee the next day morning before he starts to work on the case. Next day morning, Paritosh standing in front of Mr. Black's house at 23 Sarat Bose Road. Paritosh rings the bell. Ramlochan, an elderly person, comes out of the house. Whom do you want? Hi, my name is Paritosh. I have come to meet Mr. Black. Yes, come in. Ramlochan takes him to the drawing room. The drawing room is well decorated with artifacts from around the world being there. Ramlochan points Paritosh towards a sofa, asks him to sit. Make yourself comfortable. Mr. Black will be joining you shortly. Paritosh nods his head and sits down. Ramlochan exits. Mr. Black enters the room, Ramlochan just behind him with 2 glasses of water. Ramlochan serves water to both of them and leaves the room. Good to see you, Mr. Paritosh. Paritosh gets up from the sofa to greet him. Mr. Black signals him to be seated. Hope you will solve the case soon, as I want to see my family safe and secure, and also ensure there is no harm done to Santosh. I know Santosh has been unruly at times, but he is not a thief. I can vouch for him. I can understand, though I can guess a bit what exactly has happened, but we'll need a couple of days to collect evidence, and then only we will speak again. Paritosh handovers an envelope to Mr. Black. Your advance. Hope to pay you in full in a couple of days as soon as this is solved. Sure. I will take your leave then. Paritosh gets up. Mr. Black accompanies him to the exit door. Police station the day after, evening 7:30 p.m. The noise of lot of people present in the police station. The following people come to the police station one by one. They are Mr. Black, Paritosh, Malti, Santosh, Saraswati, Nikhil, Mr. and Mrs. Kasbekar, Raju and Mr. Sarkar. This case is solved amicably and we have helped Mr. Black as he was hired by Mr. Paritosh to solve the case. He is looking to take full credit while sitting on his chair and having a pan in his mouth. Mr. Black says, Yes, Mr. Kasbekar, of course. Without your help, knowingly and unknowingly, I would not have been successful in solving this case. Mr. Black discloses his investigation, which is carried out in 1.5 days, and explains whatever has happened to everyone present in the room. Flashback.
Mr. Black reaches out to Mr. Cusbaker at the police station. Starts doing normal chit-chat. Cusbaker used to keep few chits under the glass fitted on his table. Mr. Black's intention was to collect Raju's number from there. While speaking to Mr. Black, Cusbaker excused himself to answer nature's call. Mr. Black swiftly looked at the chits, located Raju's name and number, and memorized it. By the time Cusbaker returned to his desk, Mr. Black could actually save Raju's number in his mobile.
Cusbaker, let me take your leave today. We'll be back soon. Lot of work pending. Have a cup of tea?
Mr. Black waves his hand and says,
Some other time. Hello, is this Raju?
Yes?
I have a parcel to be delivered. Can we meet today for lunch?
Raju surprised as nobody offers him lunch along with such business deals for him.
Sure. Where to meet? I will message you the address now. See you at 1:30 p.m.
Okay. Mr. Black dials the second number.
Hi, is this Santosh?
Yes, who is this?
This is Detective Black here. Paritosh has appointed me to solve your case. For this purpose, I need to meet you now.
Oh, okay, sure. Can we not meet in the evening?
Sorry, I have another meeting at 1:30. Better we meet now. Want to solve your case quickly.
Sure. Tell me, where should I meet you?
If you're at home, send me your address. I shall be there soon.
Yes, I am at home. Messaging you the details. Santosh's house.
Santosh, tell me from the beginning where all you went in last 1 week. Why Cusbaker caught you and from where you got 50,000 rupees to pay him.
Paritosh must have already told you about my bad habits. I was with Rosie. She's like my girlfriend but a sex worker by profession. At Hotel Imperial Blue. That evening when Mr. Cusbaker barged in, he took me to the police station and when I promised to pay him 50,000, he agreed to let me go. I had to ask Paritosh for the money as I did not have so much money. Paritosh got married a month back. I could not come to his wedding also. He gave me his address to pick up cash from his house. I realized he had given me address 24/11 Tamarind Lane. However, while searching for his house, I landed in front of 11/24 Tamarind Lane and thought that this is the correct address and went in. Now that lady confirmed from her husband, which I assumed to be Paritosh, and handed me the money, which I then gave it to Cusbaker. Now Cusbaker is accusing me of stealing the money from that house and again blackmailing me. I don't know what to do.
I can understand. I will be meeting the couple, Nikhil and Saraswati, as well and speak to them. I'm sure they will not press any charges against you once they understand the confusion with the address.
I hope so. I cannot continue to pay to Cusbaker lifelong for this. Please bring a close to this as soon as possible.
Sure. We'll get back to you soon.
Black leaves Santosh's house and catches a cab to meet Raju. Cafe Rihani. Black meets Raju outside Cafe Rihani and walks in. They take a corner table.
What will you like to have, Raju?
I have seen you so many times in the police station. Never thought you were the one calling to meet. You are a detective.
Yes, but what will you have?
Keema pao. Black orders 2 keema pao.
So Raju, I need your help. Any which ways I know your modus operandi. So let me be very frank with you. I'm charging a fee to my client and if you help me solve this case, you will get your commission. And I guarantee you, Cusbaker will also not blackmail you for getting arrested.
Cusbaker will not blackmail me.
but will kill me if he comes to know that Anjali is my bed partner. Anjali Kasbekar. Wow. And how? Long story. She's not satisfied by Inspector, and hence I have to play the commissioner at bed with her.
Flashback. Raju waiting in a shopping mall for Anjali. Anjali is a bit late. Raju sees his watch and waits. After some time, Anjali reaches.
Again late. Now don't talk with me. Hey Raju, please don't get angry.
I was stuck, dear. Your boss, Mr. Kasbekar, went to the office late today.
You could have said that you have a fixed time today to meet me.
Yes, that's the only thing left. And my place will be inside the lockup.
Okay, one day we both will be in the lockup together and chat.
What a bad idea.
Okay, let's sit somewhere and plan.
Okay, let's go. But not that burger shop. The burger was stale last time, and I vomited too much after going home.
Then coffee?
Yes, that's perfect. Let's go and sit in some cafe. Raju holds the hand of Anjali and starts searching for a cafe in the shopping mall. They get a cafe named London Cafe and enter there. Raju takes a table and pulls a chair and sits there very indecently. A huge noise he makes to pull the chair. Anjali feels embarrassed. She pulls a chair and sits slowly. Waiter comes to take the order. What do you want, sir? Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Hot or cold?
Coffee cold? How's that? Hey, don't make fun of me. I know coffee can't be cold. It's always hot. Give me a cup of coffee.
Raju, stop talking so much. Waiter, please give 2 cold coffees with ice cream. Raju gets confused. He couldn't understand what the mistake was that he said. Raju and Anjali start chatting. Waiter brings 2 cups of cold coffee.
What does Kasbekar do with the bribe money? Oh, it is very easy. I take the money to Mr. Sarkar. He's a jeweler. He takes the money and gives gold coins or jewelry, which goes to Anjali. I can lead you to another scam story, but the commission you have offered will not do. It is a big story. I can give it out only for a hefty fee. We'll come to your scam story later. First tell me, what was the last amount you handed over to Sarkar? Was it 50,000?
Yes. How do you know? Waiter got the food by then, served and went away.
Because that was the amount Santosh gave as bribe to Kasbekar last. That too bringing the money from the wrong house in Tamarind Lane.
Wait. Wrong house in Tamarind Lane? Means?
Santosh collected 50,000 from 11/24 Tamarind Lane instead of 24/11.
Oops. And I got 50,000 from 24/11 without any effort. Now I know why.
Oh, was it you?
Yes, but you cannot accuse me of stealing. It was like handed over to me by the lady who stays there. Surely some misunderstanding, but I did not mind.
Now the case is clear. But Kasbekar is after Santosh for more money. And once he comes to know that you were the recipient of the other 50,000, I'm sure he will be after you as well. But I have gifted that 50,000 to Anjali only. That money has also reached him indirectly. Since Paritosh is my client, whose wife gave you that 50,000 thinking you to be Santosh, I need to save Santosh. Okay, do me a favor while revealing the details of how you solved the case. Also reveal my and Anjali's affair. How will that help you?
Eventually he will discover one day or the other. Once he comes to know of it publicly,
then my road will always be smooth and there will be no fear of getting caught. As you wish, but this might be the end of your affair with Anjali also. So think it through and then tell me your final decision. Okay, call me if you want any more details.
Black pays the bill and bids adieu to Raju. Raju turns back and comes to Black again. Black looks puzzled. Sir, you are a good man. First I was thinking we'll ask from you for more money when I mentioned about the scam, but I should tell you what I came to know yesterday only.
What is it?
Mr. Sarkar sells fake gold to Anjali Kasbekar. Sarkar confessed to me while he was drunk last night. If Anjali would not have been the victim of these fake gold thing, perhaps I would not have disclosed to you.
Oh, that's a valuable piece of information. Thanks, Raju.
Black takes a cab and leaves the scene. Back to police station.
First, I must mention that Santosh is innocent in this case. Though he was once caught with Rosie, he's a good guy.
Saraswati says to Nikhil, "See, I told you in the beginning itself that I feel he cannot be a thief." Black looks at Saraswati and says,
Madam, by that logic, even I feel Mr. Kasbekar cannot be an honest police officer.
Kasbekar gets angry and says,
Why? Why, Mr. Black? Please make your statements in black and white so that it is clear to all what you want to say exactly.
Nikhil says, "So there was no thief at our place. Then why did Santosh took 50,000 from Saraswati, mentioning that I have asked her to pay him?" Mr. Black explains the confusion and adds,
Mr. Paritosh was not out due to office work, but it was a pleasure trip to Bangkok.
Malti says,
Why? I won a competition. We'll explain to you when we go home.
Paritosh looks at Mr. Black and signals him to divert the topic. Paritosh thinks about his Bangkok trip. It shows that Paritosh is on the beach wearing a boxer. He's surrounded by beautiful ladies wearing bikinis. Paritosh tries to cut jokes. Audience won't be able to hear the jokes, but it will be a silent talk, and then the girls surrounding Paritosh will laugh out loud.
No, Mr. Paritosh, please explain what competition took you to Bangkok. Hadudu or Ludo? Huh?
Mr. Black says,
Mr. Kasbekar, you have lost all competition. All because of this. You have taken money not only from Santosh, but many gullible people like Santosh. And I hope you would not like to hear about Raju and Mrs. Kasbekar's dealings.
Sarkar prods,
Please enlighten us. Mr. Sarkar, then I will also have to divulge that you kept on selling fake gold coins, that too to a policeman lifelong.
Kasbekar instructs his subordinate to arrest Raju and Mr. Sarkar then and there, and he gets up. He clears the bona fide of Santosh even though he was caught twice by Mr. Kasbekar. Saraswati was happy to hear that Santosh was not a thief and wanted to discuss her younger sister's marriage alliance with Santosh. Nikhil was relieved to know that there was no thief who came to the house. But Mr. Kasbekar was in an embarrassing situation as he had to accept taking bribes and also came to know about Anjali's illicit relation with Raju. Sarkar admits to selling fake gold coins. Hence, Kasbekar arrests Raju and Sarkar and leaves the room with them. Anjali bows her head down and follows them. Paritosh pays Mr. Black his full fees, and then Paritosh, Malti, Santosh, Nikhil and Saraswati, all relieved, thanked Mr. Black and then all left the police station. They all asked Mr. Black
that how he managed to solve the case. Mr. Black says, I often get my clients from this police station, so I am always in and around the area. The other day when Mr. Paritosh had visited the police station and was speaking to Kasbekar, I could figure out the confusion then and there. I offered Paritosh that I will solve the case. Since I had seen Raju carrying the parcel on behalf of Mr. Kasbekar and also had seen Santosh bribing Kasbekar, it was easy for me to connect the dots.
Flashback. Mr. Black walking beside the police station. Suddenly he sees Raju getting out of the police station with an envelope. Mr. Black suspects that again Mr. Kasbekar may have taken some bribe. On the next day, Mr. Black sees Paritosh in the police station.
When I looked at both Nikhil and Paritosh's address, 24/11 and 11/24 Tamarind Lane, I could identify the root cause of the confusion. Little pressing and a long, hard conversation with Raju helped me unwind the whole thing. My network gave the information about Sarkar selling the fake coins, and even Raju confirmed that he knew about the same.
Paritosh receives a call while leaving and answers on phone.
No more foreign trip. I'm just coming out of the police station.